Hello Tea Time family and welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky. If you are new around here, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below to be part of the Tea Time family. Guys, today we are going to be creating the most amazing pieces. Well, let me just jump into what we're doing. Okay. So have you ever been like scrolling through Instagram or some fashion websites or your favorite fashion vloggers or whatever the case, and you find the most incredible high-end novelty bags and you're like, I wish I can have that. But every time you look it up, you're dropping a good coin for it. I'm talking about thousands, hundreds of dollars, and you're like, I would never be able to do that. Well, I'm gonna show you how we do it here at Tea Time. I'm going to be taking really high-end designer novelty bags. I'm talking about hundreds. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to recreate it, each of these bags for under $10. That's right. We're gonna be saving thousands here. And I can't wait to show you how. Let's jump into it. So the first bag we're going to recreate is this Puppets and Puppets Essence exclusive black carrot top handled bag. Now this bag, as you can see, has a beautiful carrot on it. I love this for Easter, spring. I love it for really any time, but this bag is $475. We're gonna recreate it. And then jumping on that same Puppets and Puppets trend, we're gonna do the small cookie bag. So the first thing I ended up doing was looking for a black bag. Now you can thrift this for a couple of dollars, probably have one in your closet already, but I decided to pick this one up from Temu. Now this bag was $6.68 from Temu, and I really liked that it had a flap. I found many bags that didn't have a flap and looked just like the Puppets and Puppets bag. However, I really wanted a flap. So I picked this one up. Again, $6.68. Now for the accessories that really tie this bag together. You can pick up these items at the Dollar Tree. I found this carrot at the Dollar Tree. They have a whole little farmer's market corner with fruits and vegetables, and they had this carrot and it looks perfect, exactly like the one from Puppets and Puppets. Now you're going to be okay if you adhere a little bit of hot glue to the carrot because it's styrofoam, it will absorb it. And then the bag is pleather, so it worked just fine. If you have a different material, maybe you want to go with the E6000 glue and it will help better. But because of the two materials I'm working with, the hot glue is perfectly fine. So as I mentioned before, the bag was $6.68 and the carrot was $1.25 from the Dollar Tree. So this whole look came in at $7.93. We saved a whole bunch of money and we have the look. It came out perfect. I cannot wait to wear this for springtime or even for Christmas and give it a whole like snowman look, like the snowman's nose. I absolutely love it. And I'm so excited that we did this for such a small fraction of the cost compared to the $400+ that we saw. Now we are jumping into the Puppets and Puppets chocolate chip cookie bag. This one is a little bit more exciting. It gives me the Incredibles vibes. I want to take this to Hollywood Studios and wear it around, feel like Jack. I don't know, that's the vibe it gives me, and I'm really excited about it. All I had to do was just remove the carrot. Because it was on styrofoam, it left a little piece of styrofoam on the purse, so if ever I want to swap it again, it's not going to be too big of a deal. Because this is clay, now you can pick this up at a Dollar Tree. They have fake cookies. This one is actually made out of clay. You can make it yourself. It'll look super cool. Went ahead and I adhered the chocolate chip cookie to the purse. Because it's clay, it's gonna take a little bit more effort. So I just wound up kind of putting a little bit of weight and pressure onto the cookie so that it would adhere to the purse a little bit better. But you can make this chocolate chip cookie at home, and then the cost would truly just be the purse, $6.68. I found this in my office that is combined to the girls' playroom. So I already had this cookie. So I'm gonna say that this cost me $6.68 because I just paid for the purse. But again, if you have a chocolate chip cookie laying around that is a toy, add it. You can find some of these options either at Hobby Lobby or on Amazon, and you can go ahead and add it too. But the total of this particular bag for me, $6.68, which was solely the cost of the purse. Up next, we're going to tackle this finger puppet toy bag. Now, there are so many versions of this bag online, but this is the one I found by La Melanesa, and it was $400+. Now, if you go on Etsy, you can find other versions, people creating the same thing, but you're looking at $100, $200, $300. I'm gonna go ahead and recreate this for a total of $10. So you can get a bag you already have. I had these little braided bags in my closet. I got them at Target for $25, but I don't encourage you to go buy a brand new purse. You can thrift one for $2, $3, or get something that you already have at home. I went ahead and I found these little finger puppets on Temu. Now, you can find this on Amazon, but it will be more costly. The ones that I found on Temu is a bag, and it brings, I'd like to say about 10 or something along those lines. I'll go ahead and write it in the description. But each bag was $4.99, which totals out to $10 total for the 2 bags I bought. All you have to do for this project is go ahead and take each finger puppet and literally adhere it to the bag. I decided to do 3 in each row. That way it would cover a good majority of the bag. Now, as you saw before, I had 2 different bags and I didn't know what I was gonna go with. But once I put the puppets on both bags, I realized that the pink was so vibrant that it would look just so much better with all of these colors kind of popping off of the pink rather than the blue. So all you have to do is take the finger puppets and kind of display them so that you can play around with the colors. Make sure you don't get like 2 of the same animals in one corner because then it throws it off. So I kind of just played around, and I came up with a look that I was comfortable with. Once I did that, I began the gluing process. And you can use hot glue for this if you have fabric on fabric. As I began the process of gluing all of the items down, I realized that the easiest for me was to actually put my finger into the finger puppet, add the hot glue on the back in the form or shape of the letter T. So the head would get a glue strip across, and then I would do another glue line kind of down like the spine. This would help the head stick on really tight to the actual finger puppet on top, and then the body would adhere to the purse. So it was really stuck on. And I feel like that's the best way, given that I did like 2 others before. And it really, if you don't do it this way, I feel like it's kind of wonky and it kind of flaps around. So this is the method that I used, and I feel that it worked really, really well. Once I adhered the very last finger puppet, I was so incredibly pleased with the outcome. It looks so cool. I absolutely love it. Again, you don't have to use the purses I'm using. I went with this one because of the knitted effect, it kind of looked even more childish. It looked super cool, very DIY, and that's the look I was going for, so I went with that bag. But there's so many purses out there for $1, $2. You can thrift them. Just the best. The best feeling was seeing this bag complete. I fell in love with it because it's so perfect in my eyes. I also had 2 little finger puppets left, and I decided I was going to go ahead and use them. I didn't know how in the beginning. I was like, maybe I'll do a little ring with it and it'll look super cool. And then I said, actually, wait a minute. What if I take my little, like the little pins and these super cool little chains? I got both of these on Amazon. I've had them for a while now. I use them to adhere super cool little stuffed animals to my purses. And I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and pin them, and I'll add them to my bag as an accessory. And if I get tired of it, I'll adhere it to a little ring, and I have finger puppet rings as well. I thought it was really cool. So this is what I ended up doing with them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for following along. Don't forget to click like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, follow me on Instagram at Tea Time with Aloha and Coco. I hope you enjoyed this novelty high-end bag DIY recreation. I have so many ideas in store, especially since I love my whole series. If you haven't caught it already, third plug-in for my Instagram at Tea Time with Aloha and Coco. I love to do a little series where I basically showcase to you where my purses take me. So you guys basically vote online where you want to see me next, and I take a purse, and that purse like helps me travel there. So it's a really cool little mini series. Make sure you follow me on Instagram for that. And I am so excited to bring you guys more. Thank you guys once again, and I will see you guys in our next video. But until then, don't forget to stay magical. Until next time.